What's going on, guys? Crypto Chris back with another cryptocurrency breakdown video, and in this video I'm going to be covering Ethereum and what I believe could be happening over the next few weeks to a month and longer term in the next year or so. I'm also going to be doing a technical analysis on BTC. I'm also going to be covering Zcash, as we have the Zcash halving happening very soon. But before I jump in this video, guys, you already know what you need to do. You need to go and give me a follow on my free Telegram. That's the only place you'll get all my up-to-date trades, analysis in real time, cryptocurrency news, etc. would be on my free Telegram, and the link is in the description. So first of all, guys, I'm going to start off with BTC and what I believe that can be happening with BTC. So for those in my Telegram, you already know, I've currently highlighted this channel that price has been forming all the way basically since March. We have multiple touch points here to validate this channel that price is performing. We had the high, then we had the low, then we had the high, then we had the low, and then it looks like we're about to move to the high. And that's why I've been saying in the Telegram, etc., and all my social media outlets that 14,000 looks very likely to be touched. I mean, also, if you look where the top of this channel aligns to, if we get the ray, so going back to the high on June 2019, exactly, you look, a touch here would be equivalent for price retesting this previous high here of 2019. And we all know what happened. We had this massive rejection week on the weekly. I mean, if you look, so price went all the way up to 13,800, and then we had a close at 10,847. So that was a pretty savage candle. And after that, once we saw this massive sell pressure come in, we'll know what happened. Price went all the way back down to 6,300. We kind of recovered back in January. We absolutely melted in March, and then since then we have recovered. We have had the BTC halving, which kind of was an indication a lot of people waiting for was the BTC halving to happen in the summer. It happened around about July time, and then ever since then we have seen price climb higher and higher and finally come up to retest the highs of 2019. So currently, this is what I believe could happen. Like I said, we can get a touch of about $14,000. I mean, if we do touch this level by tomorrow or Monday, maybe, I would just want to show you, if I flip on the line chart, you might have already seen this before, but on the line chart, guys, we can see this accounts for candle body closures on the weekly time frame. And if we do close above 12,000, just want to show you how significant this is. Since the blow off top that we had back in 2017, if I draw this zone here, you can see that ever since then we have had no candle body closures above this level. And to be honest, on looking on a line chart between here, if the price closes above 12,000 and to 20,000, there is not much resistance in my opinion. What I like to see is if we do get a closure, come back down, retest about $12,000 as old resistance. I mean, multi-year resistance will become new support, and then we could see that push higher to 20,000 all-time highs, and then possibly once we do break that zone, which in my opinion, I don't think it's a matter of if, it's a matter of when we do eventually. I mean, we've seen a lot of financial institutions, a lot of bigger players with money starting to show interest in BTC. I mean, we've seen the dollar value devaluate over the past year due to the pandemic. For those who follow me on Telegram, you already know I never chart BTC without looking at the dollar. And I said, as long as the dollar, the DXY, the dollar index strength, as long as we see this decline, if I go on the weekly time frame again, I shared this a few weeks ago, we're seeing very similar patterns to what we saw back in 2017. This whole move down equated to the crypto bull run that we saw. As you can see, we peaked at December 2016. We bottomed out at February 18, and this coincided with the beginning of the bull run, beginning of the crypto bull run, and the end of the crypto bull run. And then we saw this climb high of the dollar index. This coincided with obviously the peak here in March. We know what happened in March with BTC. We're absolutely melted 50%, and since then we're seeing very, very similar patterns here. As you know, we hit the peak, dead cat bounce, price tried to recover, price tried to recover, and then we start melting it down. If we come back down to this level of 88.67, I believe this will coincide with probably BTC being at the very, very close, or probably even at all times at 20k. If we break through this level of support, I mean, in my opinion, if you look on the way down here at 84, if we do get this level, then like I said, in my opinion, there won't be much stopping BTC going to 30, 40 or even $50,000, because this will devalue the dollar massively. Gold, precious metals, BTC will absolutely thrive in if the dollar absolutely melts. So that's my opinion on BTC. So if you want to keep up to date on the analysis and what I can see happening, the only way to find this out is on my free Telegram. Next up, Ethereum, guys. I mean, this is one of the coins that I've been watching for a very, very long time. First thing I want to highlight is this range here. So when we melted down back in December, all the way to this period here, so we had, so let me just get the date range out. So we've got the date range from here all the way to this period here. So it equivalent to 588 days. I mean, why this period here? If I get the zone, if I get the rectangle tool, I just want to show you this area here. So if I drag it all the way across back here, you can see what this zone means, guys. I mean, going back all the way to 2017, this was resistance. We broke above this region. We went all the way to $1,400 for Ethereum. We broke down, we came back into this zone, and look where price was bouncing. Again, found resistance. Again, tried to climb up, resistance. And then look what's happened here. It is basic technical analysis. Old resistance has flipped into new support, and this is something we haven't seen, like I said, in 588 days. That is a huge accumulation zone. Also, don't forget, we have Ethereum 2.0 due to be released. We're going from proof of work to proof of stake. You're going to be able to earn up to 10% return. I believe 10% per year on just holding 32 Ethereum. Just that alone will push up buying pressure massively, especially with big financial institutions. This will be absolutely huge. Also, I have the moving average, the 21 week moving average. Again, very basic technical analysis. As long as price is above this zone, as you can see, we've had multiple bounces on this zone. Again, acted as support, absolutely mooned. Price fell under, found resistance here, again couldn't break above, found resistance here, and then we started the bear market. We had the break above, and then again, as soon as we broke above, we had an 160% run. Again, we fell under, bear market, we broke above, again 70% to the upside, broke under, recovered, and again look at that, we're already 167% upwards. So this is an indicator that I'll be looking at, guys. Even if we do come back down to the 338, 332, we're still good. I mean, the uptrend is still intact for now. As long as we stay above this 21 week moving average, we are still good to see further highs. But where could price be going? I mean, I just want to show you my targets. I think the one target I haven't really seen many other people address, in my opinion. I just want to show, take off this MA as well off. So my first target, which I believe is a psychological level of $500, guys. I mean, this is a round number. A lot of traders and speculators be looking about 500 as a critical level for price to pass. I mean, we got so very close. We got so very close last time. We got a massive rejection, went all the way back down to 300, and now we're currently trading about $412. So in my opinion, the first level that we're going to have to break is $500. I mean, if we do turn this zone here, again, as you can see, this was previous resistance. We melted down, and as soon as we got rejected at $500, this is kind of what ignited the bear market, the long bear market, if you'd like. And then if we do reclaim this level and we start trading at support, the next level, in my opinion, has to be $700 to $800. Again, 800 will be the most likely target. Again, as it's a round number, psychological level, and trust me, traders like round numbers. So this is what I'm currently looking at. Again, this is the previous peak here. So we have the 2 weekly candle body closures here. Again, at roughly 790. And this zone also acted as support, where price was kind of bouncing up above. Found resistance here, guys. So this is what I'm going to, as soon as we clear this level of 500, I believe we can start trading within this zone. This will be an excellent trading zone where we could possibly finally get that push up to $800. And trust me, by then, if we do start seeing the news of Ethereum 2.0, Bitcoin's running, and we do have an altcoin run, and then once we're past this point, in my opinion, there's nothing stopping us retesting $1,400. And again, psychological level will have to be once again $1,000, because that is the magical number everyone will be looking at. Again, the $1,000 acted as support at these 3-week candles here. So to be honest, these are the 3 main levels I'm currently looking at. We break here. Again, if we break above 500, we'll go to 800. If we break above 800, then more than likely we're going to over $1,000. But again, this is trading, guys. Nothing's guaranteed. We can come up to $500 and get rejected all the way back down to support. So that could happen, guys. Like I said, we're traders. All I'm doing, I'm just seeing what the chart is saying to me, and I'll adjust my trading accordingly. So next up, Zcash. This will be the final coin I'm covering tonight. Again, I just want to show you the similarities that we had and where I believe price is going. So we had, again, in June, we saw that price peak at $140. We absolutely melted down. We had a little bump up in February, melted back down to, believe it or not, $19. And then price began to make these higher highs and these higher lows. We had an upsurge here, an absolute run up in price all the way up to $100 bang on. Again, when I said about round numbers before with Ethereum, again, where did Zcash go? Bang on to $100. That was the peak, and then we melted down. And zooming in, if I go back to the daily, again, it looks like we could be on the initial stages of forming another similar pattern here, where price starts forming higher highs and higher lows. I just want to highlight this. So again, this was the low. Again, price is doing higher lows once again. Also, we have the Zcash halving in 18, very similar to BTC. What happened? So the supply of the reward for mining Zcash gets cut in half, again taking out more supply. And if demand stays the same, again similar with BTC, past this point we could see a run up. I mean, usually what happens, we start seeing a run up a week or two before, and then during the time, or about a day or two before, we start seeing the sell off. So it's called buy the rumor, sell the news. But past this point, in my opinion. We could see Zcash again. We've seen it with Monero. It has very, very bullish in my opinion, guys. So these privacy coins have still got a place in this cryptocurrency market, believe it or not. And I believe Zcash, I just want to show you what I can see happening. So for this instance, I'm going to get the fib extension tool. So I'm going to get the trend-based fib extension. So I'm going to get from the move here down back this way in March to the $100 high that we saw in July, back down to the most recent low, if this is going to be the most recent low. And these will be my upper targets that I currently see. As you can see, we have the 618 aligned up perfectly again with a retest up to the high of that we saw back in August. So in my opinion, as long as price is still making these higher lows, we're going to see some resistance at $82 here, again coincided with the 0.382. Why is this zone important? Again, we saw price get rejected twice here. So we saw this region of here. Again, this will support, resistance, and we absolutely melted down. If we do get a break above the 382, above $82, then we're going to be retesting that $100, which will be crucial for price to break. And to be honest, above this point, just want to show you why, again, this level is important. So what happened here? This zone here was crucial. This zone held as support, and now flip to resistance here. So in my opinion, if we do flip $100 as new support, then we're going to get a push up to 138, which will be the 2019 high. Again, this coincides with the high that we saw back in October. And I just want to show you guys, trading and technical isn't that high. You just look where the, simple as it sounds, support and resistance is. You look where previous demand came from, where people were willing to buy, where people were willing to sell, and that will kind of give you an indication of where price could be going. It's very easy to get sucked into looking in lower time frames on the hour, 4 hour, but sometimes if you just zoom out, like I said, if you're in doubt, zoom out and you'll see currently where price is going and the actual bigger movement that is currently in play. So again, also a bonus for you guys, this is one of the videos, this is one of the coins I showed you that had potential. I showed you in the last video I shot about 2 weeks ago, and guys, it absolutely blasted through our target and we went all the way up to $150. So hope you enjoyed this very long video, guys. Hope you gained some value from watching this video. And if you like to see more like videos, then leave it in the comments section. Subscribe, guys, if you haven't done already. Like this video, leave a comment section, give it a thumbs up. And once again, don't forget to follow me on my free Telegram, guys. It's the only place you'll get up to date with all my trades analysis. I'm active on this every single day. So hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Crypto Chris over and out.